everybody. Brad Nessler along with my partners Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. Those thin-blooded fans will have to wear layers today to watch the Missouri Tigers and the Kansas State Wildcats. This appears to be a heck of a late-season matchup. They're playing today in hopes of impressing the pollsters and the bowl reps. And here come the Wildcats. The Wildcats are looking for an upset in this one, but Kirk, I just don't see that happening.
Missouri is so explosive because they try to get the ball into this receiver's hands as much as possible. And what he can do after the catch is what makes him one of the best in the game. And they'll win this game big.
You're absolutely right. Mizzou is going to pull off this win.
Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway. And they'll be returning this one. Number 16 fields it at the 2. They'll take over at the 30. Going with the shotgun here. They'll throw on first down. Has it to the senior. He spins, and they make the stop.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Webb hands it off. And he's taken down. And they threw a flag on that play. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Webb lines up in the shotgun. Webb on first down. Throws it to the outside. Complete. And he's tackled.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Kansas State lines up in a shotgun set. Webb back to throw. With the throw. And it falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Martinez, the intended receiver, on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Kansas State lines up with 3 receivers. Looking. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. And the defensive lineman comes up with a big sack.
That's a great individual effort right there, but I'll tell you what. The reason that play was successful was because they came with the blitz on that play.
You're right. They sent one more guy than they had blockers for.
Missouri has one of the top defenses in the nation. Have a look at the stats.
Well, I'll tell you what, this whole defense seems to be full of All-Americans.
No doubt about it. These kids are the real deal, my friend.
Webb set to go to the air. He takes off. He's into the open field. Tackle.
On the run. Gain of 12 on the play. 4th and 4. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here we go. They'll try to make this a field goal game. The kick is up. And it's through the upright. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Number 20 looks ready to kick this one off.
Coffee back deep to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 86 fields it in the end zone. Makes a move. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession.
On the return.
This quarterback is the leader of this team, but he's going to need some help from his offensive line today as they go up against a very good pass rush.
You got that right, Brad. He's the focal point of this offense, and the defensive line knows it. They're going to be coming after him hard today.
When you're as good as this kid is at playing quarterback, there's definitely a bullseye painted on your chest. We'll see how he handles the pressure.
Second and 13. Ball on their own 27. Missouri lines up in a double tight set. Temple gets it on the inside. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Missouri lines up in a shotgun set. Steps up, looks, he rolls out to the right. He's going to take off. At the 40, inside the 30. Oh, so close to breaking it. And they convert on third down.
That wasn't only a conversion, it was a big play.
One of the things that I like about this young quarterback is his ability to make things happen. This is an obvious situation where he wanted to go downfield. Once he recognized that nothing was available, instead of panicking and throwing the ball into coverage, he calmly tucks it under, and you're right, gets a huge play.
First and 10. Ball on the 20. Smith is back in the gun. Smith on the option left side, and they hit him in the backfield. They'll lose yardage on that quarterback keeper.
Good penetration by this defensive unit, getting into the backfield and breaking up that play.
Second down, 14 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Smith has 4 receivers lined up here. Smith on the option, pitches back. Porter with a takedown. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Tiger set up in the gun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's looking, wants to throw outside, and that one's fallen incomplete. Guys, the pressure was intense, but he let it fly into the end zone anyway.
Unfortunately, none of his receivers could get to the football.
That's a great play by the defense to make him throw the ball before he wanted to.
Is looking to tie things up. He gets it up, and he got it. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 10, back
Kicks it off. Number 10 fields it in the end zone. Little shake and bake move. He spins around. The defense was able to keep him out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll set up shop at the 28. Kansas State comes out with an I formation. Gets the call. Juku. Harrington brings him down. Gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. Kansas State lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. He steps up, looking, throws down the middle. And they make the stop.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Webb lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Wants to throw outside. Incomplete pass. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 42. Webb is back in the gun. Webb back to pass. And he's going to come up with a sack. The blitz was the call, but the D lineman was the one who made his way to the quarterback.
And he showed great quickness getting off the line into the backfield. This guy can move for a big fella.
Third and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Webb has 5 receivers lined up here. Wants to throw outside. Incomplete. No catch that time, and he is blasted.
These wideouts should try to bulk up more because, man, they could get hurt.
Fourth and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Simpson needs to return.
Number 20 boots it way up there. Simpson signals for a fair catch. Wade fields it at the 3. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another. They'll get the ball here at the 3-yard line. The Tigers line up in a goal line formation. Smith drops back on first down. Lets it go, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, but the pass just sailed on him. It's second down and 10 to go. They've got their backs against the wall. Let's see if the defense puts any pressure on them here. Missouri will line up in a jumbo set here. Tries to do. Campbell with a takedown. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on the 8-yard line. Missouri lines up in a shotgun set. Smith steps back to pass. Short toss. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
He just had too much on that one, Coach.
The quarterback put everything he had into that one. The problem, it wasn't accurate.
Missouri lining up the punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 16 fields it at the 46. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they look to do the same here.
They'll go to work at the 42. Webb comes to the line with 3 wide. Harrington brings him down. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
He took him down using his face
First
mask,
down.
and that'll be a 15-yarder.
You betcha. And that's the worst way to bring a man down. March it off, refs.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 23.
23-yard line.
The Wildcats go with the I formation. A little juke. Bacon with a takedown. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 14-yard line. They're lining up in the 5-2. Nice play fake. He's looking for his man. Harrington brings him down for a loss. No gain. It's third down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 14. And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up. Third down and a yard. Ball on the 14-yard line. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. And down he goes. He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there, was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. Webb gives it up the middle, and he's taken down. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. They go with the option. Now he pitches it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Not much trouble getting in on that one.
Well, when you run the option this close, the quarterback tries to suck in as many defenders as possible, then flips it out to the running back. The end result, 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Kansas State is ready to kick it away. Coffee and number 86 back to return. Coffee fields it at the 3. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll take over at the 18-yard line. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Smith on first down. He tosses it short. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 18. Missouri comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Comes away with a sack.
How about the athletic move by that kid? Unbelievable for his size.
Boy, is he an amazing athlete. You know what happened there? The offensive line was so focused on picking up the blitz, they forgot about blocking the defensive lineman.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on their own 12. The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. Looks. He lets it go. It's tipped. And he's tackled.
They made the third down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. They'll throw on first down. Wants to throw outside. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
So it's second and 10. This is the fifth play of this drive. Missouri comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the right. Incomplete.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kirk, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to go after it and come down with it. You just can't watch the defender bat it down.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. Missouri lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's going to go for the home run. Complete, and he's on the run.
That's just airing it out on third down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
Have a look at our Old Spice Red Zone numbers. Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Mack brings him down. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. They line up in the jumbo set. Smith tosses to the left side. They'll drop him for a loss. Absolutely no blocking up front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback in the passing game, but this time it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. Temple takes a handoff. Touchdown, Missouri! He got behind those big buffet busters and followed them into the end zone.
That doesn't do a whole lot for yards per carry average, but hey, it sure puts a dent in the scoreboard.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Missouri to kick this one off. Number 10 and number 16 deep to return. Kicks it deep. Number 10 fields it in the end zone. He jukes. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll set up shop at the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Setting up the play action. Throws it out there. And it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds. So they get about 4 yards from play action.
On the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Kansas State goes with the ace set here. He's looking. Rolls right. Smith lays it on him. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 16.
16-yard line.
Watch the linebacker. He's the star of the defense, and he's in the zone right now. Webb drops back to pass. Looking. He gets rid of it with the spin, and he's going to lose yards on this one. That was a nice stretch for the D there.
Yeah, they really cranked it up a notch on that series.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Coffee fields it at the 39. Archer with a monster hit. Well, the offense is back on the field again. In their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown. They'll get the ball here at the 45. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Temple on the handoff. He jukes him. And they make the stop, and that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back.
10 on the play.
Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 45. 3 wide outs here. Smith on the option left side. Laterals back. Knocked out of bounds. And they were lucky that one didn't go for more.
No question, and they were not ready for that option play. They had guys running everywhere except to the ball.
Lee, you're right. They look like they've never defended the option before. The tailback had a ton of running room there.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 25.
25-yard line.
One man backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He has some room. Tackle. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
Single set backfield. Smith fakes a handoff. He's going left. Touchdown, Missouri! The tight end scored that time, and with authority.
Brady's a physical football player, but he's also got the finesse to make a big impact in the passing game.
And he tacks on the extra point. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Missouri ready to kick this one off.
Number 10 back to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 10 fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Kansas State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Makes a move, and he's stopped behind the line.
They sent the blitz and drilled the running back before he could find any daylight.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line.
The Wildcats come out showing 3 wide. Little shake and bake move. They'll bring him down. Missouri takes a timeout. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22. The Wildcats come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Looks. Got hit as he threw. Got it. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Goodbye. The throw to the wide receiver goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father's taught him very well.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is Kansas State 17, Missouri 17. Kansas State to kick this one off.
Number 86, back to return.
Here's the kick. Coffee fields it in the end zone. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll take over at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Incomplete pass.
The pass ball's incomplete. Number 86, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Missouri in a 4-wide set. Smith back to throw. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. Finds his receiver.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. They line up with trips to the left. He drops back. He decides to run with it. And he's taken down 3, maybe 4 yards on the scramble. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball right around midfield. Missouri lines up with 3 receivers. Smith back to pass with the throw. It's deflected. Almost a turnover.
As a quarterback, I can tell you that those are the only types of drops we like to see.
3rd and 6. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Missouri goes with the ace set here. Smith with the play fake. Throws this one out to the right. And he can't make the catch. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Fourth and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line.
So they're set to punt this one away. Plenty of hang time on this one. Number 16 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 19. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. Kansas State comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. And he's hit hard. Kansas State calls a timeout. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 19. The Wildcats line up in an I formation. Webb on the option. He laterals. Simpson with a takedown. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 24-yard line.
4-yard line.
They line up in the jumbo set. Webb gives it up the middle. Juke move. Simpson brings him down. Kansas State takes a timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. They'll work from the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking, rolling out to the left side. Norwood drops the ball. The pass was right there, just couldn't be controlled.
Just tied in some more passes in practice. He needs all the help he can get.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. 3 wideouts here. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And it's intercepted. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep. And the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
They'll set up shop at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10.
Smith is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Drops back to pass. Has some daylight. Can't wrap him up. And they make the stop. Missouri calls a timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Smith lines up in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up, tries to shoot. And they hit him in the backfield. Missouri takes a timeout. Second down, and they got 15 for the 1st down. Ball on the 40. The Tigers set up in the gun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looks, and they get the sack. That'll do it for the 1st half here. We're tied as the players head to the locker room. Kansas State got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the 2nd half. And they'll be returning this one. Number 86 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Tigers line up with 3 wide. Smith hands it off. No, play fake. Got it to him on the run. Brought down with only 1 man to beat.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Smith drops back to pass. He's looking. Lets it fly. And it falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 48. And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play. Smith set to go to the air. Throws it to the outside. It's tipped. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Tigers set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. He steps up, looking. Wants to throw outside. Someone got a hand on it. Great defensive play by the cornerback. Missouri ready to put this one away. Number 10 boots it way up there. Number 16 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 11. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 11-yard line. Three wideouts here. He drops back. Waits till the last moment, and that one's fallen incomplete.
Norwood, the intended receiver, on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 11. The Wildcats come out showing 3 wide.
391.
Back to pass. With the throw. Got it to the senior. 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on the 16.
16-yard line.
The Wildcats line up with 3 wide. The ball is tipped, and the linebacker makes a good defensive play.
The thing I like about this play is he made the play without getting pass interference. This is a good football player.
The Wildcats are lining up to punt it away. He gets it away. Coffee fields it at the 44. Inside the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Missouri. And that was a great punt return.
What have I been trying to tell you about this kid? Can he run or not?
But you're telling us about all these kids. You're right. This guy has some serious talent.
And he tacks on the extra point. Missouri to kick. Number 16 and number 10 set to return. Kicks it off. You can't blame the refs that time. That'll be the kicker's fault 100% of the time.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard
His errant kick has given the offense a great starting point to begin their drive.
Absolutely. The defense will have to come out with major intensity to make up for that blunder.
They'll take over at the 35-yard line. They'll bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. He's going to take off. He's on the run. He scrambled for a few yards.
That defense closed in a hurry. Uh-oh.
It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 42.
Yard line.
The Wildcats come out in the shotgun, and they hit him in the backfield. And they stop him on the option.
Well, that's a nice job here by the defender of getting into the backfield and breaking that play up.
They're down and 7. Ball on the 38. Kansas State sets up in the I. They go with the option. And now he pitches it. Has some daylight. Bacon with a takedown.
This is one of those uh-oh plays for the defense. Not only do you not stop them on third down, you give up big gain around the ground. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Nice option play there against that defense.
Webb comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back, throws this one out to the right. And it's going the other way. And the defense comes up with another one.
Hey, good job by that defense to get the ball back.
They'll start this drive at the 48.
First and 10.
Smith lines up in the shotgun. Brought down. So the quarterback keeper gets maybe a yard.
Gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. The Tigers set up in the gun. Here's the option. They'll bring him down. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
And that was just good instincts. You have to know when to pitch it or when to keep it.
Yeah, and in that situation, the quarterback knew he could pick up the first, so he kept it himself. Very good decision.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Missouri lines up in a double tight set. They go with the option. He laterals the ball. Porter brings him down. And they get a few yards on the halfback option. It's second down and 8. Ball on the 34. They come out with 4 wide out. Smith running the option. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. He got nothing on that play.
The defense is really digging in now, you guys.
It's third down and 13 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Smith comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up. Looks. Going deep on the left side. And it's incomplete. It's fourth down now, and we'll see the punt team. Number 10 boots it way up there. Number 23 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Webb with 3 wide receivers. Webb with the give, and they make the stop. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7. Ball on the 23.
23-yard line.
Kansas State comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 6 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. From the gun. He passes it. Complete. And he puts it on the turf. It's picked up. Good hustle there by the D lineman.
He saw the ball pop out and just went after it. Nice hustle.
It sure was. It's often an overused term when referring to defensive linemen, but that's what they mean when they talk about a guy who has a motor that's running. He never quit, and he played to the whistle.
Excellent field position to start the drive. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. It's tipped. Incomplete.
Everyone had a shot at catching that pass.
Especially the guys on defense. There was no one open, and he threw it in there anyway.
Second and 10. Ball on the 45. Smith is back in the gun. Uh-oh, high snap. Throws in a hurry. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. They come out with a big set. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. It's tipped.
We knew this drive was in trouble if they couldn't get the pass game going.
And I think it's safe to say it didn't get going at all. No one caught a pass on that drive, and that, my friends, deserves a major league yoke.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. He punts this one high in the air. Number 23 signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 9. I'm sure the defense will be trying to strip the ball once again.
And if these kids don't start hanging on to the football, they won't see another offensive series. They might start putting in some of those defensive players that really want to play bad.
3 wideouts here. He drops back. He's looking. He's going right. It falls incomplete.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 16, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 9.
9-yard line.
The Wildcats line up with 3 wide. Webb will hand it off. A little juke. Wade with a takedown. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 14. Kansas State comes out with an I formation. Webb on the option. Here he goes. And down he goes. And they convert on third down.
Let me tell you, anytime you run the option, it really makes the other team afraid to blitz. Because if you blitz to the inside, it's going to the outside, and vice versa.
First and 10. Ball on their own 30. Kansas State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They go with the option. Has some daylight. He pitches it way downfield. Simpson brings him down, and that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's first and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Webb with 3 wide receivers. Webb drops back on first down with a quick throw. Oh, what a hit. Drop back a yard. It's second down and 11 to go, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Kansas State lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. He throws it. And it falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Kansas State comes to the line with 3 wide. Webb steps back to pass. Fires it quickly. Wade with a takedown. Nothing gained on the play.
No gain on the play.
Coffee back to receive, and you better believe this is the last guy they want to punt to. Plenty of hang time on this one. And it's out of bounds at the 17. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line. Smith lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws short. And it's the senior. They'll bring him down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 38. Missouri comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Smith drops back. Down the middle. The senior makes the catch. That reception good for around 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 42.
42-yard line.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. He steps up, wants to throw outside. Someone got a hand on it. And the corner got in there and broke that one up. Third and 6. Ball on the 42-yard line. Missouri comes out in the shotgun. Smith options out, pitches back. Spin move. Edmond brings him down. That's not going to keep the drive going.
Good, solid defense there to force him into a fourth down situation.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Number 10 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 16 calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 9. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll take over at the 9-yard line. The Wildcats line up with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they hit him in the backfield.
Loss of 2.
They got him all bottled up before he could go anywhere. Second down and 12. Ball on the 7.
7-yard line.
The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. Missed tackle. They'll drop him for a loss. Loss of a yard.
1-yard loss on the play.
Third and 13 coming up. Ball on the 6-yard line. Kansas State comes out with 5 receivers. Looks, waits till the last moment. The ball is tipped. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture perfect 3 and out. Good series for these guys.
Fourth and 13. Ball on the 6-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Coffee back deep to return.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Coffee takes it at the 45, bounces off the would-be tackler. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 49. Smith comes to the line with 3 wide. He'll dump this one off. And it's caught. He caught it, but the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback saw, but hey, at least it wasn't a sack or an interception.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. Woods gets a pitch. He's going to try to throw. It's 3rd down at 15 to go. Ball on the 44. They'll work from the shotgun. Smith back to throw. He's looking. He's looking down the middle. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
The Tigers are lining up to punt it away. It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 16 signals for a fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 20. The Wildcats line up with 3 wide. Webb with the give. He's got an opening. And he's taken down. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. Kansas State comes out with an I formation. Another run. Bacon with a takedown. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 39. I formation here. Webb running the option. Now he pitches it. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
The quarterback caused them to run out of room. Excellent play by him to keep them from going outside.
Third and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
Kansas State comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking. He's rolling right. Throws this one out to the left. It's tipped. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
Coffee already made him pay with a punt return earlier. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Coffee fields it at the 19, breaks one. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
First and 10, ball on the 25. Smith with 3 wide receivers. Smith back to pass. Looks. Throws. Batted ball. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25. They line up with trips to the left. Woods on the give. There he goes! Brought down. He seems to be running harder and harder as the game goes along.
And if you notice, guys, the defense seems to be getting a little bit tired out there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Smith is back in the gun. Smith drops to throw. Throws this one out to the left. Someone got a hand on it. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 40. Missouri in a 4-wide set. Smith drops back to pass. Complete. Sims brings him down. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
3rd and 5 coming up, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Missouri comes out in the shotgun. The option. Big opening. Sims with a takedown. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking 1st down.
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you think he's going to pitch it, he cuts up the field and keeps the ball himself.
No question, Coach. Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. They'll work from the shotgun. Shifty move there. They'll bring him down. Kansas State calls a timeout. Second and 9 coming up here, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. They'll work from the shotgun. They'll keep it on the ground again. There he goes! Davis brings him down. Kansas State takes a timeout. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. Laterals back. Porter with a takedown. And they get the 1st down on the option to the halfback. Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Woods gets a carry right side. He's got an opening. Shoves him away. And he's tackled. The Wildcats are going to take a timeout. And now they've got no timeouts left. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he takes a knee. Missouri lines up in a goal line set. Straight ahead we go with the fullback. And he's taken down. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Wood takes it counter right. Sims brings him down for a loss. This one's in the books, folks. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch. Kansas State had plenty of chances to win this football game, but it wasn't meant to be today. All you can do now is try to bounce back after a close loss like this.
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2006. And again, our final score in this one, Missouri 24, Kansas State 17. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit.